Hey, what's going on, PB Vlog with Bonafide? And this is another review about the TV show Atlanta, episode number 8. It was a good show. It was good. I mean, I just like the series, period. So basically, what episode number 8 was about. Okay, it was basically about Paperboy. Like he went to this club, and it was just pretty much just like a feature or whatever. He just supposed to go to the club, just chill out, whatever, this and that. It's just to bring people in. So they set up like a little VIP section for him. So basically, it was Paperboy, the main character, and Paperboy, like dude, his boy or whatever. I forget his name. I always forget his name. But like they had a little section, VIP section or whatever. So it was also another like rapper dude or whatever in there, and his name was Miles or something or whatever. But he was like the bigger person. Like to me, it was like they was trying to portray him like Future, because he had like a hat that Future wearing, the rapper what he's wearing right now. So he kind of looked like Future to me or whatever, but he had his own section up in the upper deck or whatever for the VIP. So basically, like Paperboy or whatever, his whole thing was pretty much like, hey, I'm somebody too. So it's like he was like hating on the other guy, whatever, this and that, because he was more famous than he is. He felt like he should have been more famous. So he was like kicking into A or whatever, the main character. He was like, whatever, I'm getting paid for this, right? Just to be here in the club or whatever, because they was like giving them free drinks or whatever and all this kind of stuff. So he was like, yeah. So he was like, they go get my money or whatever from the little producer. He was like, and Paperboy was like, well, you gotta watch them Nigerians or whatever. And then he was like, your boy Nigerian, and he was like, what? He was like, are you Nigerian? And his boy was like, yeah, or whatever, drinking on his drink. And I'm like, how the hell can you have a dude that's close to you and not know their nationality or their ethnicity, whatever? I mean, how can you not know his nationality? Well, anyway, so he goes out and tries to find a producer guy, right? The promoter of the club. So he goes and find a guy. So, the guy was all cool with him or whatever, dapped him up or whatever. And, he was like, oh yeah, I can get that money for you, whatever. Come on, let's follow me, whatever. So that was first time, right? So it's like the guy, he gave him the slip. But Eddie wasn't right, like whatever. He got lost. Like they were walking through the club and he got lost, so he gave him a slip for that. So he was like whatever. So in the meantime, Paperboy over there in the little VIP section, right? So and his boy was like, hey, whatever, you need to do something, whatever. You like, look, old girl over there, she's looking at you, man. She's looking at you the whole time. So Paperboy looking like, well, how you know she's looking at me and not you? I know she ain't looking at me because I've been giving this little sexy look or whatever. Some stupid little look you've been giving her, right, the whole time. So Paperboy, what it did, anyway, he goes over there to her or whatever, or he calls over or whatever, and he kicking with her or whatever, my Paperboy and this, they gave a couple of lame jokes or whatever. So she goes over there and sits and talks with him or whatever. They just kicking it. And meanwhile, his boy, he leaves out the little VIP section, whatever, he get him a little something to drink or whatever, and he tells the security guard he'll be back. So he leaves, right? He leaves. And then when he tried to come back, right, he come back and the security wouldn't let him go. He was just talking to him, just dapped him up and everything before he left. He was like, I got my band on, right? Certain colored band. Security guy was like, nah, that ain't the right one. So he was like, well, I got another band. I got like 2 bands. I don't even know where he got this from. But anyway, he wouldn't let him in, so he dipped. He left. So it come back later, back to A, the main character. He goes and he finds a little promoter dude. He finds him at the bar, right? And the promoter dude was like, you know what I'm saying, let me get you some shots or whatever. So he already told Paperboy once before, you know, he don't do shots. So he gave him a couple shots. He be like, hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with these girls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't take these shots to these girls, right? So he go over there to the girls and he's like, hey, whatever. The dude sent me over with these shots. She be like, who? We don't even know who the hell he is. So he's looking like he done dipped on him again twice. He dips on him again. So he still don't get it, right? So he just drank the shot. Now, he already been drinking. He don't really drink. He smokes, but drinking, he can't handle drinking. So he go look, you know what I'm saying? In the meanwhile, Paperboy, he's still kicking with the girl. Everything's smooth, you know, they talking, whatever, this and that, and you know, and he still trying to act like he's bigger than the other guy. So, like, he see, like, this photographer or whatever there. He like, hey, I'm Paperboy, man, you know, take my picture, whatever, this and that, for the gram or whatever, you know, the dude like, nah, I'm here for miles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's more famous, so the girl, she hears that, she's like laughing at him, chuckling at him on the side, man. And he was like, man, Bunker, man, you don't know who I am or whatever. But the dude, like, with the camera, you know, he takes the picture of the Paperboy's shoes, though. You didn't want to take a picture of him, you know, his face or whatever, while he's sitting there posing or whatever, this and that. But you take a picture of his shoes, and I'm like, what kind of stupid stuff is that? So, back to A, main character. Okay, for the third time, you know, he catch up with dude. He catch him at another section, another bar section or whatever, in the club, and you know, and he just talked to him again, like, yo, man, what happened? And the promoter was like, what happened to you, man? He was like, man, I was right behind you, whatever. Then them girls, they say they don't know who you are, man. So he was like, man, whatever, here, have a drink. So he was like, I don't take shots or whatever. So he's drinking or whatever. In the meantime, the promoter dude, like, he's looking at the bartender, right? So she's cute, whatever, she's talking to her. And while she's talking to him, the promoter dude, he slips. He bags up behind him or whatever. He gets to the wall and he does something, and then the wall, like, it's like a hidden compartment or a hidden area or whatever. He slips in there or whatever, and Abe turns around like, what is he at? And you see the wall, and he's like, fuck, whatever, man, what's going on, man? So he started talking to the bartender, and she pretty much telling him, you know, you don't belong in here. You ain't the type of beer. He's like, what you mean I ain't the type of beer? And so she points out different people in the club, and she tells him about them and what they're going to do or whatever, this and that, just to let him know that he's not that type of dude supposed to be in the club. But anyway, she's also trying to tell him, you know, watch out for yourself, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, pick yourself up, don't feel sorry for yourself. So then all of a sudden, whatever, he was like, well, A was like, you know what I'm saying, just give me the check or whatever, you know, I guess it's supposed to pay for drinks or whatever. So she, like, writes something down on a piece of paper and slip it to him, right? So he looks at the paper and it says fire alarm. And he's like, fire alarm? And he looking at this bartender chick, right? And she looks at him, and then he like, fire, and he turn around, right? So he goes over toward the wall where it turned around or whatever, the little passage. He sees the fire alarm and he's like, fire alarm. So he pulls the fire alarm. He catches the drip. He pulls the fire alarm and the door opens up. So he goes in there and he's like walking through and he like busts into like the manager's door. He busts into there and the promoter dude, he's in there with a girl, right? They're just kicking it or whatever. They're not even really doing nothing like sexually or whatever. I think they're going over the books or something. So he busts in and he's like, man, what's going on with what's going on? And he's drunk, man. He's like, what's going on with money, man? And he just stands there and he throws up for no reason, just throws up. And the promoter dude, like, he's cussing him out. I mean, he's just cussing him out or whatever, this and that. What you doing back there, whatever, this and that. They're like, you talking about your money? What money? He like, you don't spend up most of your money. He's like, what you mean I spent up most of it? He was like, for all the excess drink and whatever, Paperboy stuff. And for, like, all the stuff or whatever that is going on in the VIP, he's been charging them for everything in the VIP, so they're not actually, they're in there to make money, to get paid, but he tricked them. So everything, all the drinks or whatever they keep drinking up, the crew and everything, their little VIP section and promotion and everything else, he's like charging for them. So he tallied up this and that. He was like, I only owe you $750. So he was like, get this $750 and get the F out my club or whatever, this and that, and whatever, and all that. And he just punks him out. Man, he's like a little short dude. He's shorter than A, whatever. He punks him out. So A goes out to Paperboy. Before he gets to Paperboy, you know, the other guy, Miles, the other known rapper up in the VIP, he buys out all the liquor at the club. So guy, the DJ guy, whatever, he says that, whatever, this and that, and he's pretty much like, well, gone. So everybody like gone to leave him. So the Paperboy guy, you know, he was like, you know, with girl, he was like, he was trying to like, you know, trying to leave with her. But he gets a phone call. He's like, hold on a minute, whatever. He gets on the phone call, and I forget exactly what he was talking about on the phone, but he was talking on the phone with him, this and that, and he looks around, he's like, gets off the phone, and he sees a girl leaving. Gets off the phone and like, hold on, man, let me call you back. So he goes over there, runs over to her, whatever, this name, he's like, hey, you know, what's up, where you going, whatever, you know, we can kick it, whatever. She was like, nah, I got a boyfriend. And he's like, what? Like, you been talking to me all night, or whatever, this and that, I'm thinking we cool. And she was like, yeah, you know, we had a good night. We was talking and everything, cool, whatever. And then she drops a bomb on him. She tells him basically like she was paid. Her and the rest of the other people in the little VIP section, their section, they were like props. They were paid just to be like props or whatever, just make him look like something. That was part of the charges or whatever that was made for them. So the charge to them, whatever, like they were props. So that cuts him short, like he thought he found the one. He thought he found the right girl. She was laughing at all his jokes and everything, just kicking it with him, parlaying or whatever. So that cuts him down. So anyway, A comes up to him and he was like, man, you ready to go, man, whatever this and that, you get my money. And A's like, yeah. But he's stalling. He's like, yeah, but I only got $750. He's gonna give me the rest of the money. So Paperboy flips out and whatever. He said, I'm gonna get my money, whatever. So he gets whatever little crew or whatever. They go through the club and they go back to the little secret area or whatever, to the manager thing, whatever. He just kicks down the door or whatever. And he gets little dude, whatever, you know, where my money is. He jacks him up, put him on the darn thing, whatever this thing, scared the crap out of him, right? So the dude like gave him a whole wad of money or whatever. So he took the money and he was like, he just went over there and got like a 12-pack of Miller High Life, right? And you know, and he walked on out the door with the money, and the other guy, the other part of the crew, he grabbed a 12-pack of Miller High Life, and he leaves out too. And as they're leaving, the little promoter dude, he tells his girl, he was like, man, he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star because he was thuggish and he jacked them up. But in the same sense, he was like, call the police. I'm like, what kind of crap is that? But Paperboy A, they're out in the parking lot. And because basically the other dude, he got done left and went home chilling. So they were out in the parking lot, whatever, this and that. I don't know why. To me, you should have already left. After you did that, after you jacked them up and took the money, you should have left. But no, they were standing out there. Then all of a sudden somebody started busting, right? Started shooting. And everybody like, whatever, this and that. And then the other guy, the rapper guy, the fake Future guy, you know, he leaves, but it's like he's driving, but he's levitating because the other guy told him, I got to tell that part, the other guy told him, like, you know, he's like, you know, magic or whatever, this man, he can levitate and all this kind of crap. So it's like he's driving an invisible car or whatever. He speeds off, and cause he knocked over people when he went by. It was crazy how that was. So they all dipped out and left. So typical Atlanta thing or whatever. I don't know about anywhere else, but a typical Atlanta thing. A Paperboy and a little side dude or whatever, he come meet them up. They're at Waffle House, man, because it's like after the club thing, it's a Waffle House thing or whatever. It may be like there or whatever. I don't know. I don't go to the club, but I know it's an Atlanta thing. So they're chilling in it, whatever, man. And just talking, and like on a little television or whatever on the wall, man. It shows a story, from the news crew. They showing a story of shooting at the club. They got a little footage or whatever. It was a shooting and whatever, this and that. And they were talking about the other guy, the Miles rapper guy. He was out there. Then he was like, and by the way, the police is like looking for Paperboy for armed robbery. And Paperboy's like, he had a piece of bacon in his hand. He was like just lost his appetite. Just throw the bacon down. Like, it's like, if you know the story of the show, they had him for like attempted murder or whatever before, but it's almost thing like, damn, I'm in some more shit that I didn't really do, which he really did do it. He took the money that was owed to him, but it's still robbed the dog guy. So that was the show, man. It was, you have to look at it. It was funny. It was funny. Just like the rest of them, it was funny. And it may not look like I'm showing a lot of excitement or whatever this next, but whatever, I got something else on my mind. It kind of pissed me off yesterday. I'll make another video for that. So, but Atlanta, man, it's a good show. I feel like they should come back with another season, but 30 minutes, not enough, man. I need more. I need more than 30 minutes. But anyway, that was Atlanta, the TV show review, episode number 8. They come on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock on FX. So check them out next week, and I'll be back with another review next week, episode number 9.